Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, June 18th, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. An amazing show last night on Fade to Black, kicking off the week with Paul Hynek. Tonight on Fade to Black, Serena Wright-Taylor is with us. She just got back from Puerto Rico. We're going to be talking about ET contact on the island. Tomorrow night, Kevin Jameson is here. We're going to be talking about the Crustal Shift hoax. If you haven't heard about it, look it up. We're going to cover that tomorrow night. And then Thursday, Seth Shostak. He is going to give us all of the updates with SETI and the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. As announced yesterday, Disclosure Fest and Stairway to the Stars at Castaic Lake, that was supposed to take place this weekend, June 21st through the 23rd, has been canceled due to wildfires. There's an out-of-control wildfire heading south towards Castaic, and overnight they've got some containment on the fire, but nonetheless, they are using our location for fire emergency services. Okay, so next up for me is the 2024 Conscious Awards in Miami, Florida, the weekend of August 3rd and 4th. The links for that are below. All right, let's get straight to it. Busy news day today. On this day in history, 1815. Yeah, I saw this in the movie. At Waterloo in Belgium, Napoleon suffers defeat at the hands of the Duke of Wellington, bringing an end to the Napoleonic era. That's right. That was the end on this day in 1815. Fader fact. You ready? The T-Rex had feathers. That's right. Scientists in China have discovered T-Rex skeletons that were and are covered in feathers. And that is your Fader fact. All right, let's get to the breaking news. It's happening again. Another mysterious monolith has appeared in the Nevada desert over the weekend. The structure was spotted by the Las Vegas Police Department, who said they saw it during a search and rescue mission north of the Las Vegas Valley. The monolith is similar to the other ones that appeared around the globe in 2020. This one was spotted near Gas Peak, a hiking area in the Nevada desert just about an hour north of Las Vegas. Now, you remember back in 2020, they were found in Utah, Romania, California, and on the Isle of Wight in the English Channel, and then most recently in Wales. No one has come forward to claim they were behind the structures. That's because it was aliens. Yeah. And while we're on the subject of alien mysteries, the Atacama Alma telescope, the biggest in the world, just detected a strange object that appears only to be emitting microwaves near the Milky Way's center. They have named the object Mublo, the millimeter ultra broad line object. Identified in a new paper published last week in the Astrophysical Journal Letters, Mublo lies near the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Mublo is not a protostellar outflow. It's not an explosive outflow. It's not a collapsing cloud. It's not an evolved star. It's not a stellar merger. It's not a high-velocity compact cloud. It's not an intermediate mass black hole or a background galaxy, which leaves one thing on the table: aliens. I'm just saying. Denmark has halted the sale of 3 Korean noodles. That's right. Warning that they are so spicy that they may land you in the hospital. The Danish National Food Institute has advised people not to eat 3 products produced by South Korean company Samyang. They address that the levels of total, are you ready? capsaicin, right? Capsaicin in a single pack of all three noodle products, which is 3 times spicy hot chicken, 2 times a spicy hot chicken, and hot chicken stew, are so high that they pose a risk of the consumer developing acute poisoning. Capsaicin is the active ingredient component of chili peppers and what makes them burn the crap out of our mouth. So there you go. Outlawed in Denmark. The oldest wine in the world, over 2,000 years old, has been discovered at a Roman necropolis in Carmona, Spain. A team from the Department of Organic Chemistry at the University of Cordoba, led by Professor Jose Rafael Ruiz Arabola, made the discovery. The finding supersedes the Speyer wine bottle discovered in 1867 and dated between 325 and 350 AD. This wine is from the 1st century AD. Saw this coming. McDonald's is removing artificial intelligence, AI, powered ordering technology from its drive-through restaurants in the United States after customers shared its comical mishaps online. The trial of the system, which was developed by IBM and uses voice recognition software to process orders, was announced back in 2019. It has not proved entirely reliable, however, resulting in viral videos of bizarre orders ranging from bacon-topped ice cream to hundreds of dollars worth of chicken nuggets. McDonald's told franchisees it would remove the tech from more than 100 restaurants it has been testing it in by the end of July. Bacon-topped ice cream. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. Another Boeing whistleblower has stepped forward. A Senate office announced hours before the company's CEO testified today in Washington for the first time since the door plug of a 737 MAX 9 blew off during an Alaska Airlines flight back in January. Senator Richard Blumenthal's office identified the whistleblower as Sam Mohawk, a quality assurance inspector for Boeing in Renton, Washington. Mohawk alleges Boeing improperly tracked and stored faulty parts, and that those parts were likely installed on airplanes, including the 737 MAX, which is manufactured at that Renton facility. Absolutely incredible. Now, finally, I'll leave you with this. NVIDIA, Wall Street's artificial intelligence poster child, is now the most valuable company in the world. NVIDIA's market capitalization rose to $3.34 trillion earlier today, passing Microsoft and its $3.33 trillion value. Now, I know what you're saying. Jimmy, what about Apple? I get it. Well, Apple is the third most valuable company with a $3.27 trillion market cap. NVIDIA shares rose 3.7% this afternoon. Microsoft shares fell 0.5%, and Apple shares lost 1.4%. Now, why is this a big deal? Now, just listen to me. NVIDIA earlier this month joined the tech giants, those two and many more, becoming the only U.S. companies to cross the $3 trillion market cap. What is driving this madness? Artificial intelligence for all three companies. NVIDIA's chips are unmatched in producing processors that power artificial intelligence systems, including for generative AI, the technology backing OpenAI's ChatGPT, which Microsoft is a major investor and partner with, and announced last week. Now Apple is completely strapped in with ChatGPT for the ride. That's right. Let that soak in. The three biggest companies on planet Earth are all now AI based, with a combined total value of over $10 trillion and counting. And they are all in it together. Apple on June 13th, that's just 5 days ago, became the most valuable U.S. company when they announced generative AI features for the iPhone, which sent their stock climbing. The iPhone maker's market cap slid back below Microsoft's just a day later. And now, 3 days later, NVIDIA has now moved to number one. Microsoft is number two, and Apple is number three. And one company feeds the other. So, nobody gives a crap. Soon, the top 10 biggest companies will all be AI. And you heard it here first. Here's the deal. You got to feel sorry for Elon. Poor Elon. He was so close. And now he's at the kids' table in the den. Seriously. And that should scare you, because Elon's not going to sit and watch this happen. Think about that. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Tuesday, June 18th, 2024. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. Tonight on Fade to Black, Serena Wright Taylor is with us. We will be talking about her recent trip to Puerto Rico in search for E.T. I've got a lot of stuff to share with you, all of it exclusive. All I've got for now is Go Backley Tappy.